Mink. Time to go. My baby mama is. Baby mama.
Hope you don't mind.
If you want to wild out, that's on you. You won't catch me wrecking a good thing.
Man, move. What y'all talk to my baby mama? Hey, baby mama. I'm about to go show people my Titania build. How you doing today? You doing good? You doing great? That's wonderful. Bye, baby mama. Hey everybody, thank you for joining the video. And now I got one of my favorite Titania builds going in for you. So let's get right into it, shall we? Now, before the Techrot update happened, I was playing Titania in a way that I was basically lazy. And unfortunately, the way I played it was allowing my bees to do all the work for me. Before Techrot update, before they nerf the crap out of the bees, where no longer certain melee mods will no longer give them the correct damage. They toned down the damage of the bees and instead gave them invulnerability, meaning they're 100% invincible, meaning they can no longer die, and they gave damage vulnerability to 100% that cannot be modified whatsoever. So, but since I still love using the bees, I still like using the water, and I still love using the gun, I created a Titania build where I use all three and pretty much a majority of her builds except for her one. With the this Techrot update and the bees changes, Titania's survivability rate went up significantly, meaning her bees, since they're no longer dying, meaning they will always get control aggro. So, and what caused my bees to do even more damage is armor stripping, which I got through with Ophium Eyes, which is her lantern. I kept this on. Before the update, it was I had Ophium Eyes replacing lantern, but after that I replaced Spellbind, Ophium Eyes, and kept lantern and put in Believing lantern, which gives me more damage. Granted, I will not be using this all the time, depending on the mission. You can. This is not needed. You can swap this out whatsoever. The build just mostly focus on high strength. I have equilibrium on energized, so I can stay in my razor as much as possible. Precision intensify, since the strength is my 4, and mostly high strength. And of course, prime continuity, prime flow. Basically, these three mods here are all preference. So many references. If you don't want to have to worry about the bees, you can also change this out. Now, the only reason Iron Cloud Flight is in here is because it's currently coded in incorrectly. For some reason, Ironclad Flight is giving the same benefits as Razorwing Blitz. I don't know why. I don't know how. It just happened overnight when the update came out and when they nerfed the crap of my bees. I'm still upset about that. So, as of right now, that's just a show. But Ironclad Flight, there's no reason to this. Put that back in. Nope. Now I have Resilience. Don't know why that is. Please don't sprint when you're in Resilience Blitz, otherwise you will be bumping to everything. I don't know why that is, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Now, when that does eventually get nerfed, depending on how popular this video is and how much do you pay attention to it, because it seems to nerf everything I like to do about Titania, you can change this out to any excellent side of your choice. It's basically, there's really no wrong answers here with Titania. There's really not. There's so many ways you can play her. There's so many ways you can do about it. But summoning around for is necessary for me because I am using my companions a lot with this alongside Arcane combo. These two are basically mandatory for me. And I will say for me You do not have to use this if you do not want to. If you want to focus her pistols, you can use velocity, pistolier, precision. I do not have pistolier because I'm broke. I only got 10 plat, cannot buy it, and I do not feel like farming operations for 12 hours to get it. You, as you can do any. There's no right way. This is just the way I enjoy to play Titania. There's really no way. Wrong answer here. Now I have Equilibrium energized because I do not to want to leave with Razor Wing once I'm into it. Now since I took a year off of Warframe, I don't have that many Arcane shards. I just did the Charlie Necro cells and just got some. I'm still learning all of them, so the build itself is still improving. So as of right now, I got melee crit damage. These are not, granted, none of these are necessary at all. None of these are absolutely necessary. This is just quality of life things I am doing with the build. I got effectiveness on energy orbs and health orbs just for equilibrium. I just do not want to leave Razor Wing whatsoever. And I got melee crit damage to buff my Dewata and Razor Flies, their crit multipliers. Now, before we should go on to the weapon choices here, this is completely irrelevant. Actually, we don't even need this on here. I just got that on for drip. That's completely irrelevant for now. Let's move over to the companion. Now, the companion I chose as absolutely necessary is a Sentinel with a tactical core. This is absolutely detrimental for your bees to do any form of damage. If you can get you a Sentinel with a better Sentinel, this is the only one I have because again, before the pet update, I did not invest in pets at all. I only got these. These are the only pets I got. I'm working on working on it more. But basically, I have a Tazakor on with magnetic radiation, viral electricity. I got on split chamber and fission armors to get more. Basically, it's just a chaining new core. This is going to do all the priming I need to get above my Razor Flies. Because there's only one way for them to do max damage. And it's something else that's very important is duplex bond. Duplex bond is very important for this build to also work because this will keep priming basically everything on the map for you. Everything else is up the chance. Now, by any strange chance you're not using Razor Flame and you're on the ground, there is a fun interaction you could do with the Tassel Core and the Contagious Bond. I'm not sure if this is just with that alone. I found this out completely on accident, just messing around. So let's just spawn in some Eximus because there's a certain thing with Eximus. Wait, go ahead and take all these out. There's a certain interaction with Eximus, and I believe, what is it called? Let's take a look here. Let's take a quick gander, shall we? What is it? Yes, momentum bond. I was doing some testing with the razor fly testing, and I was wondering if this can apply to my razor flies. Unfortunately, it does not. None of this applies to razor flies. This this is only here if my sentinel dies. I just get it back. Yeah, I can just get stuff back. But with a combination of these three bonds, the Sentinel, how I currently can mod it, can do something like this. And this is without armor strip. Let's break his thing real quick. And I'd let my Sentinel do the rest. Was that a 59 million proc? Damn, that's how my bees used to be doing. Rest in peace, bees. You will be missed. Pre-nerf. But yeah, that's what the Helios with Tazcore can do. Now let's move over to the secondary. The secondary choice does not matter, but this is also not needed at all. This is just something to have. But a interaction you can't. I only found this so far with Flare, just by testing around a lot. I'm pretty sure there's other. Let's see. Flare, you can actually get the flare buff without using your secondary. Just having this equipped will give you a universal buff. So if you have this maxed out and you get all the stacks for it, you will get a 480% buff to all your damage included. So that's just a nice bonus going on. So let's just go ahead and just showcase it, shall we? Just put in some normal gunners because I'm going to need those to be normal for something I'm going to do later because I can't target through stuff through overshield. Let's just go ahead and show you. So I don't have, wait. So currently on my Dex Pixia, I have Arcane Deadhead. Let's go ahead to the proper build, my main build. I have Deadhead. So just to show, let's just get a heat proc here. Actually, I don't even need to get a heat proc. I just activated my ability. And there we go. We get stacks of Class Stadia Flare. So I'm basically just doing viral heat for the most part, because since I'm using Open Mind, I have pretty much really fast armor strip going on. And I don't have to worry about it. So this is currently as of now, 38% damage buff on everything I'm doing. Now for the Dex Pixia, there's no wrong way to really build your Pixia. This is basically a 1 bullet per shot Pixia build I'm doing here. Mainly because I like to see really big numbers. And actually, since we're doing Gurneer here, let's go ahead and put in Gurneer, because I was doing Infestor earlier to try to learn how to kill them liches. Let's go ahead and see, is that all? Yeah. Let's go ahead, yep, there we go. Just the build itself, you don't need this if you don't want to go through the effort of changing out this mod. I will put another multiplier in here, more like Pistol Elements. That's also a good choice, or Lethal Turret. Actually, that would be useless because there's on this version, Pistol Acuity will negate multiplier. But you can put Hornet Strike if you want the extra damage. If you want more crit chance, you can put in Galvanize, Diffusion, or Crosshairs. No, not Diffusion, just Galvanize, Crosshairs. Or there's really no wrong answer currently for this. This is a complete flex. This is just a risk how I built it. Now you can do same thing for status. All these do perfectly well. But the main arcane I'm using is just Secondary Deadhead, because it's out of the all. I don't like Merciless. I like to have my damage now and quickly. This takes a second to build off and it decays so really quickly. Secondary Deadhead, on the other hand, just stays constantly, and plus you get the more headshot multiplier, which is wonderful. I don't got that many arcanes, but for what I got, this is what I like to use. Now I got viral crit. You can do a mixture of status of crit, but for now, this is the one I enjoy right now because I like seeing big numbers. I am currently using Materai. Pre cop fix, I was using Naramon because you get gladiator bonuses, but now since that's no longer a thing, I'm using Materai just to boost the flat out damage of the Reservoir, since they now do flat out. They actually can do status damage now, but the status damage is the main 3 status. They can't really get hit with nothing else. Now, from Arcane, priming everything, and what arcane we're using of choice, I have yet to find any arcane that can do any value. You could mod your Dewata for electricity, you could have, but I just don't really care for influence as much. You can also do melee doughy on your melee if you have a high puncture one to get more crit damage on your razor flies and everything you're doing. But for now, I'm just doing melee duplicate because I think it's just really funny for my bees to hit a target and sting them twice at one hit. And if it's a crit, that's double the damage they do. So it's just more damage for my bees. Now the only mods that does affect the bees itself is Condition Overload, crit mods, and Sacrifice Steel, and external multipliers like, and again, I've got that on the wrong one, so let's go ahead and change that. These 5 mods the only one that affect the bees now. Everything else does not affect the bees. Gladiator mods no longer affect the bees. They do not do. There's no bonus for them. And everything else is just really send the water. So now the water can actually kill if you got prime conditioning and you got armor strip. So that's pretty much the whole build. I got the Helios, and let's just put it into action, shall we? Alright, so let's get some more gunners in here. Let's go ahead and put on 20. Now, first, we're just going to showcase the build with some certain enemies. So, of course, we got the test dummies of the group, the gunners. So, of course, you get your 4 bolts going in. And the bees will get the buffs yourself. You don't have to fly to them, which is a nice thing to do. And now you honor strip them. Apply your lantern, and just apply your duplex bond. And your bees will just fly everywhere and kill everything for you. Now, currently, I'm at 344% fire rate razor fly. I am not yet taking advantage of Arcane Comic Style. So right now we can put this even further. So right now, if I activate Comic Style, again, this should jump up to 404%. Yes. That's a 60% more bonus, and that's going to be more razor wing attack speed. I mean, the bees will attack even faster. And just do a lot more. So go ahead and throw that around. Armor strip. This is 259k. There we go, bees. 20. That's a good hit. That's nice. That's nice. I'm proud of you, bees. I love my bees. Good job, bees. Y'all doing wonderful. To think y'all was doing over millions and millions of damage for this update, guys. They ain't gonna stop my bees. All right, let's put the bees something else, something that's a little bit more tanky. Yeah, let's do a little more tanky here. Kill all those. Let's put on these, the bababoos. Let's put them on here. I'm not even gonna change the mons because they're not necessary. Let's go ahead and go through here. Let the bees do their thing. Oh, this is some horrible sacrifice. We're letting the bees do damage. But that's pretty much the bees. Duplex bond and the bees are farming. This is just a beautiful thing to see. But you get the picture. Actually, we can make them we can actually make the power strength even stronger with the moderate buff. So let's see. That's 444%. Let's go ahead and see how that does now. That's a 40% power strength. Let's see how that goes now. Armor strip. Go ahead and do that. I'm trying to put a lantern around. Who say bees can't still do damage? Who said the bees can't do damage still? I'm proud of my bees. Alright. Let's showcase the water now. The water can also now do damage now with the water currently. So let's go ahead and showcase the water. Of course, have your armor strip going on. Have your CEO going on. And now the water itself with this little viral ink planet, because it's a viral multiplier. I heal for 4 million, 10 million. There we go, 8 million, the water hit. That's one fantastic. Let's boost that even further. Let's go ahead and put down a lantern. Attack speed bonus going. Oh yeah. I love me some viral heat. Can't now. All right, now let's showcase the pistols. Let's see what pistol build we got going on currently. We got, I believe it's my big crit pistols. I believe these are the ones that can. Yep, these are my big crit pistols. Just showcase all of the mod stuff in total. Let's just get some more energy real quick. There we go. So, get that out. Put down a lantern. Alright. No multi-shot, just one tap to the dome is all you really need. Come on, don't be shy. Go ahead and give me my 20 mils and 10 mils. Don't be shy. Get some more out here. Kill all those. Oh dear. Be really careful not to sprint there. Crit. There we go. 11 million. Come on. We can get higher. 21 million. There we go. Hit. Gotta get lucky with it. And granted, this build is not 100% free. It's not full out, but it's enough to carry out most things of the game. Of course, you can do it out more. You don't need to run this variant of water. There's really no wrong way to build that water, like I said. Just whatever's fun for you. Just have fun with it. Just play around, see what you like. You can do blast if you like. This is just what I like. You just do full status. That one you don't. This one you ain't gotta worry about aiming for head. It's just everything is slowed down with open lives. And so there's just literally so much damage being outputted that it doesn't really matter. You can just let's go ahead and get a max damage fire rate. That's not max. That's whatever. Yeah, you just do whatever. Everything dies. There's so much fire rate going on. Everything would just die. You do so much damage with this build. There, let's try for my blast lovers. Let's put on some blast for you. Let's put on some blast. Let's see, do some blast. Should we do some crit with blast? Sure, why not? Let's let them blast crit, shall we? Let's see here. That's not needed. Creeping. I got a target cracker in there. Don't need that. That's crit chance. Need more crit damage? No, we don't need crit. That's all we need. Sure, let's ask God non-stop. There's literally no wrong answer here. You can do whatever you like. Find whatever you find enjoyable. Oh, forgot to spawn in people. One moment here. Too far. Kill all those guys. Whatever's enjoyable for you. Whatever's enjoyable. There's just literally no wrong way to build your pixie. So let's see. Get my blast on. Oh, you got some AoE going on here. There's literally no wrong here. No such thing as wrong answers here when you build your pixies. Let's see. Here, let's do a little something I haven't seen in a while. There's no wrong answers building pixies. Let's just do what's something that I haven't seen often. You know, what's gas? Let's do some gas. Sure, why not? I haven't seen gas on PC. I may be wrong about this one though. I haven't seen this. Well, let's just see. This is a disclaimer. And I say there's no such thing as a wrong answer. Jesus, stop hitting sprint. Oh, wow. See, that looks fun. AoE gas. Wow, actually, look. I learned something new. See, look, more gas damage. That's actually really nice. That's actually not that bad. I can get jiggy with that. Hey, let's buff the gas even further. Wow. That's not bad at all. There's no longer to the billion pixies. But this is pretty much the build. I'm glad if you enjoy it, please let me know. And I'm just going to leave some gameplay for you guys to watch, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.